So I'm probably doing some of the biggest preparations I've ever had to do for a war because, we just have so much territory as Russia now, as well as I have a lot of units. I have a lot of air units, naval units, land units, and we're trying to migrate them over towards New York as well as worrying about the Pacific Front. It's kind of crazy right now.
I mean, it's not like crazy like battles and wars going on all over the place. It's just that it's just kind of a lot to orchestrate here. This is a big battle. I mean, it's been a while since I've had to I don't know, since I've had to really organize this many troops, this many different like varieties of troops too. I don't think I've ever had a big, huge war this late in the game with these, technologies. Because, usually on higher difficulties, the game never goes, like, I play on usually Emperor or Immortal, and traditional Civ games, I mean, they never really get to the point where XCOM troops become involved. And right now, I know that we don't technically have XCOM troops. They're suborbital jump squad units, but still, they're practically XCOM's troops. So, just like things like that, I mean, I've had just a massive Air Force. I can't remember the last time I had this big of an Air Force, and then, this much land that I have to control. There's so much land that I have to kind of take care of. As you can see, I'm building a whole bunch of units. I took a few turns off to kind of do some things, do some boring things out of the way. I mean, we still have a lot of extra movement going, but this is where we have to start talking strategy here of what units I should be building at the moment. So I have been building carriers. And before I get into that topic, let's go ahead and just get ourselves a missile cruiser. Can't go wrong with the missile cruiser. This Rome is not yet ready to start building me units just yet, so I'll probably focus on either production. I'd like production, but if it takes a long time still, then yeah, I guess we'll just hope that it grows a little bit. I'm avoiding growth in a few of my cities. Actually, most of my cities now. There are a few that are still avoiding growth, and that's because there's no point in them growing more. But then again, I do have 103 science. I'm sorry, 103 science, 103 happiness. I could probably be just fine with growing, but we'll see. I'm gonna wait till next episode before I make any thoughts about that. Just to kind of play it safe. Workshop would be perfect here. Okay, so as I was saying, yes, I am building. I think I'm gonna have 4 carriers. Actually, no, 3. I've got one here. I've got one being built in Kiev, and then I just finished another one in the Black Sea. So those are going to get promotions, and I believe I'll be able to carry 4 aircrafts per carrier. And yeah, I apologize. I had no idea. That I needed carriers before I began my attack on the USA. I didn't realize that I wasn't seeing, like, I don't know. I wasn't seeing, like, exactly how many air units they had under their control. And remember, this was, like, what's it called? The animations are turned off, so I didn't know if it was, a bunch of airplanes that were attacking me. Apparently it was. I mean, nonetheless, whatever it was, I'm building carriers now. We won't make that mistake again. Even if I didn't build those carriers, it'd be a lot better because New York has. Well, I'm trying to fill New York with jet bombers and obviously one stealth bomber. But yeah, the carriers will be used for those MiGs to kind of fight off, the American aircraft units, at least as best as we can, and we'll see if that works out. I'm pretty sure 3 carriers being able to carry 4 aircrafts each should by far be enough. I don't think I even have like 12 MiGs, so I think we'll be fine with that sense. Do I want to go level 3 just yet with freedom? I still have to constantly check in on this stuff. I mean, really, there's nothing. Yeah, no, there's really nothing there for me. We don't need happiness, don't need food. Culture from each great work isn't terrible, but yeah, I guess I'll continue down the rationalism strategy, because that was, even though, I mean, science isn't that important, it's still nice. I mean, I could get great scientists, which might be kind of cool. I'm actually having like kind of second thoughts about going down rationalism, just because we're pretty much done with technology. We're going after aquaculture, which is going to, by the way, allow me to build aqua farms. Don't exactly know what that means. Oh, there we go. Does it tell us? No, I don't know what that means in this mod. But yeah, so science really isn't a big deal anymore. Future technology, then we just go after future technology. So I'm actually double thinking, like, I'm actually rethinking that I shouldn't go down any more of rationalism, because what's the point? I can't get any better technologies, you know what I mean? I'm actually thinking exploration, just to give my fleet just a little bit more oomph, I guess you could say. Extra movement, extra sights, and then, we'd eventually get happiness, but production for all coastal cities is excellent, especially because we're really utilizing this. I probably should have gone down exploration in the very beginning. I wasn't really thinking. I was thinking in more of a traditional sense. You always want to go rationalism. But let's go down exploration, because there's really nothing else in freedom that I want. And let's double check on the cultural victory screen. So how are we looking like? America's still obviously influential with 10 out of the 13 nations still around in this world. Let's see exactly how good they're doing. They're falling with some nations. which is good, especially when they're falling with someone like India, when they're falling with someone like me, and I mean these falling a lot of these fallings don't mean anything because it just is saying that, oh, and they're falling with Brazil, that's excellent, but some of these nations are already influential with, so them falling in influence doesn't really make a difference, doesn't really make an impact. All right, so yeah, like I said, we have 2 promotions that we can give it: flight deck 1 and then flight deck 2. So cargo capacity is up to 4 now. We're going to move that there, eventually kind of shift the MIGs inside of those carrier units. And this cargo, let me make sure, I'm pretty sure was going to India before, and that's fine. Yeah, we're going to continue with the same. I think what we have going on economically right now in terms of like trade routes and stuff like that is kind of the best it's going to be. Without relying on one civ too much, you know what I mean? Mechanized infantry might not be a bad idea, and you know what? I think I'll do it. 9 turns. We still have a while. We do have a while. Move this modern armor a little bit closer. And I am trying to kind of convert some of these nations to Eastern Orthodox. Like, I guess some of the city-states, I should say. Okay, you guys made it there. And you're going to stay there. I've got my nuclear missiles kind of in the most optimal spot as they can for now. For now, it's the most optimal. And by the way, is New York almost done with the courthouse? Oh no, we're still in resistance for 2 more turns. Okay, well, we'll be finished up soon enough. Okay, let's get you to start to embark. Have you started embarking yet? No. All right, all you guys start to embark then. I'm going to send over as much as I can. If I need to, the Navy can kind of protect us as best we can with some of those units. Oh, okay. Vietnam gave us that mechanized infantry. Very nice. And I'm kind of keeping up with city-state influence. I know I've got a lot of money, and I've got a golden age for another 3 turns. I'm making like 350 gold per turn as it is. So yeah, I'm kind of keeping up with that whole thing. Now I know that Morocco is just notifying me about something. Now if that was a friendship, then I don't care. I'm letting the friendships go. You know what I mean? Like why? I'm not going to waste that much money. But I am making sure that I keep the alliances. Yeah, so that's fine. Great Britain is at 211 influence with Morocco. I'd love strategically to be allied to Morocco because we don't have to worry about Casablanca and Algiers, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not feeling too threatened by the UK just yet. And I think we went over like a doomsday scenario. So if the West ever really wants to take back some of these cities, ultimately all they'd have to do is get a big old coalition with the USA, Canada, and the UK, and that's it. At that point, you're set. We would probably get our butt kicked. We'd certainly lose New York in North America. The embargo against America, which I'm trying to enact in 5 turns, and then world religion of Protestantism. I don't want the world religion to be Protestantism, that's for sure. I'd like it to remain Eastern Orthodox. We have a few great generals coming. I've got 1 for sure, I think 2, but the second one's going to take a while to get here. I'm going to steal away some lands. Probably right here. So that way we have like an immediate border. Actually, no, this would be perfect. Bam, grab 4 tiles right away. Boom, that would be good. So that's what the plan is for that. We should be able to get there in about 2 turns. Again, hopefully no one declares war on us or anything like that. Moving the destroyers up, moving the mobile SAMs. And I have this small fleet, which I'm working on a bigger fleet. Don't worry, I'm working on a bigger fleet in the Pacific, but I'd like to take back Anchorage and just focus on Anchorage. That way we have at least another spot, and hopefully, I'm sure the USA and Canada have open borders, but, maybe we might get lucky, and maybe they won't, renew that deal at some point. Maybe we'll get, lucky in that sense. Yeah, wait, come on, dude, don't be doing that to me. I could technically give you that, but no, screw it. Screw it, I'm fine. I don't need the extra gold right now. We've got a lot, Canada's got a lot of units protecting Quebec and Ottawa. All right, Indonesia, you're wearing my blue jeans. Very cool. Or in this mod, maybe it should be, what are my XCOM squads wearing? Blue mechanized pants. I mean, it's September 2023. You never know what's going to happen in like 10 years, 9 years. Philippines searches for science. And we could no, we're still not generating that much science. Oh, I love these militaristic city-states continuing to give me units, because I'm already building a lot of units as it is, so that's great. Oh, another thing that I did over the break is that I'm now having most of my workers are on automation now. I really don't like doing that. A lot of you guys know how much I really don't like doing that, but it was taking up so much time. And I have the options checked. If you go to the option menu, you can make sure that they don't remove features or don't replace already improved tiles. So I'm hoping that will help out. But if I end up losing this game, I'm going to blame it entirely on the automated workers. I really that stuff freaks me out because you'll just like just your whole empire will start falling apart, and you won't realize why. And then you realize, oh wait, my my workers have been taking out forests and they've been building farms everywhere on everything. And then that's farms are good, but I'm just saying not everywhere. Not as much as sometimes the AI likes to build them. Okay, so let's get this destroyer unit over this way. We probably need a little bit more range in the Pacific Fleet, but we'll see. I don't think I need to send any more units over. Now, like I said, I've got the jump squad units coming, so that's good. Get you over here. Same thing. Just try your best. A few T-90s. Love my T-90s. Mobile SAMs as well. Modern armors. And I guess I'll send the BMP. I don't know if there's going to be enough room for all this stuff. Of course, a submarine. Love the submarines. And you can. I haven't automated all of them, but I've pretty much automated like 75% of my workers. I believe. I've got a lot of workers, so who knows? Okay, so we finished a nuclear missile. How fast were we building those? I can't recall. Was it fast? It doesn't matter. I'm building more of these guys. They've got 100 strength. We can build them in 5 turns. I mean, that's awesome. I think that, I mean, obviously coastal cities need to build kind of ships and stuff like that. Missile cruisers, probably smart. In Saul, wait, oh man, I just totally blanked. I called this Saul. Oh man, I just totally blanked out on the pronunciation here. What is wrong with me? Jeez, Drew, what the heck is going on? Okay, well, I'll probably come back like I'll be sleeping at night tonight, and I'll just like wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, remembering what happened. Oh no! I am buddies with Sweden. No, Mexico, you better get out of here with that. You are not becoming buddies with Sweden. That is my friend. No longer friends with Tanzania. That's fine. Okay, next turn. So I think we still have about like I don't know. I'm thinking about 10 turns or so. Maybe. I mean, that's at most 10 turns. I really doubt it. We're going to get most of these things over here. Here's the other general. He's, like I said, it's going to take a while to get here. But I think it's definitely good to use this guy to take a lot of American tiles away, bordering Washington and Chicago, some of their biggest, most powerful production cities. Taking those out right now would be excellent. Let's get that battleship there. Can I move you guys already? No, you've already landed. Okay, that's fine. So the good thing is, I mean, America doesn't look like they have as many troops as Canada. I mean, that's kind of good and bad. Obviously, we have to go to war with Canada at some point, but I don't see too many units surrounding Washington, which is a good thing, obviously. I also need to be careful here because, me stealing away tiles could be a bad thing. If I nuke, like if I want to nuke Washington, I'm going to nuke myself, and if I have units placed in the wrong spot, then I might destroy a few of my units accidentally. I need to keep that in mind. Now, the great thing is we have some excellent vision. We've got really, really great vision. I'm not even sure. I'm not even entirely sure why we have so much vision on the southern part of Washington, all the way down to northern Florida. Don't know why that is. I mean, maybe that's because of the units. Maybe because of the stealth bomber or something like that. It's got to be, right? Well, I don't know. Nonetheless, it's fine, and I really like it. Okay, get that rocket artillery. We can really utilize this. Get that guy inside of New York. That would be good. I should have sent over way more rocket artillery now that I think about it, but it's fine. It's okay. Get this guy here, and next turn we'll activate him. Wait a second. Oh, is it because we've already used up his movement? Maybe. I don't know what was going on there. Okay, and that nuclear missile is going to be saved for either Anchorage, maybe Seattle, maybe Los Angeles. I haven't nuked Seattle or Los Angeles, so yeah, I think those cities are in desperate need of getting a nuke for themselves. Missile cruiser. And we'll bring that over here. Now, there's not too many aircraft units that are going to be sent in the Pacific. I don't think we really need them that much in the Pacific, although we kind of do. We do. I'm gonna need to find a pretty good balance in between those two. Now, I don't want to fill out these tiles too much because I have the jump squads coming. Mechanized factory, cool. You know what? You build me a nuclear missile in 11 turns. Yeah, go ahead and do that for me. You've built me a monument. That was pretty fast. It was like 1 turn. Oh, you could build a courthouse. There you go. Yeah, that's only going to take 3 turns, and we'll build a Coliseum later. We're at 105 happiness. Don't absolutely need that stuff, but it's fine. Observatory, extra science. I like that. I didn't know how. I was skipping over that for a while. You built the destroyer, but you're taking 10 turns anyways. You know, it would be... I guess build the stoneworks. Doesn't do that much, but at least it's something. Okay, so the other thing we needed was, well, a bomb shelter. No, because I don't care about New York's population. You know, they can all die in New York for all I care. I know it's a really dark thing to say, but I'm just saying this is not my city that I'm wanting to, you know, use to grow a bunch of things. You know what I mean? It's just a city that I need to have there for, you know, an airport. You know what I mean? A landing spot. So I don't know if it's a good idea to build units. I mean, it might be. I mean, what would be best to build here? Maybe a submarine? A fleet? I mean, maybe we could. We could build ships really fast in this city. I don't know if I can pass that up. I don't think we can't build any more aircraft units, and we don't need any more planes, to be honest. I guess we will go with a submarine because we could use more of those. Now, I mean, this second time around, trying to attack the Americans, I mean, the fleet is mainly going to be just to deal with the American fleet. You know, beforehand, they had to deal with the planes, with the American fleet, as well as the land units that were coming and attacking and reinforcing from, like, the heart of America. At this point, you know, at this stage of the game, when we have that landing now in New York, all we really need to do is... oh, they wanted Eastern Orthodox. I should have gave them that. Now, all we really need to do with those guys is just have them fight, you know, the American fleet. And that's, you know, that should be pretty even, I'm thinking. I'm thinking we should have some luck there. Okay, so that was good. Okay, we're good all around now. So, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. I'd like to use some of the ships to attack the land units, but I don't really know if I... Wait, wasn't I sending this guy... Well, I don't know, but I'm going to. Yeah, I don't really... I want to attack land units with my ships, but... That's not the priority. I'm going to have units. I'll have actual land units to attack their land units, so I think we should be pretty good there. And I also don't want to kind of cram these guys too close together. Here's another rocket artillery. There we go. We probably bring in too many mobile SAMs. We probably don't need that many mobile SAMs, but it's fine. All right, America, what you got? What you got? I got to check on that peace treaty. I know that it's probably about to end soon. If we were gifted New York and it was the resistance is gone, then I'm pretty sure the treaty's over. We were gifted New York with 9 citizens, I believe. So that means the resistance was 9 turns. The resistance is over, so it's been about 9 to 10 turns, which means the peace treaty is done. So we might be able to start it up now. I'm not going to. I'm just saying we might be able to start it up now if we wanted to. I'm gonna wait. Ecuador calls for faith and units. New Zealand seeks investors. Libya desires a trade route. Kenya seeks a great profit. Well, you kind of are too late for that, aren't you? I think so. Oh my gosh, why do you guys want pepper so bad? Good, we've got another submarine. I'm kind of just giving them land and... I'm sorry. Well, that was a submarine, but I'm kind of giving the ships both land and naval promotions. I think that's for the best. Okay, so unfortunately, I can't paradrop them over towards immediately in New York. So we have to drop them off in Madrid first. Also, a very strange thing, and I'm guessing it's because of the mod. This animation is still part of it. So we have to watch. We have to kind of watch that animation. Giving them open terrain. I don't know if that's the best idea, but yeah, we are. Okay, drop them off there. We've got a whole bunch of new things to build. I'm thinking just nuclear missiles, to be honest. You can never really go wrong with too many of those. As long as we protect our units, we don't lose too many at once, then I think we'll be okay. I mean, I guess we'll build a few more of these kind of fighter planes. You build another submarine, because I love those submarines. And we'll just protect the battleships and the missile cruisers from there. Okay, you guys go there. You sleep. And there you go, carrier. Boom. Get your booty over there. And can we do it now? No, why can't... Wait a second. What's going on here? Why can't I do it with Rommel? With Rommel. Not sure, but we'll figure it out next time. I'm going to have to stop right there, though, guys. I think we might start the next war with the Americans by the end of the next video. I mean, we still have a few more things to handle, but it's getting really close. Let's go and delete this worker. I don't... Oh, wait, he was doing something for me. Oh, he's the one that's... He's on automation, I think. Oh, if he's going back to mainland Russia, then we don't... I don't need him. I'll delete him later, I guess. But anyways, guys, I'll stop right there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.